Have you ever wondered why some countries are disliked by so many people around the world? It's not just about war or politics, sometimes it's history, power, or how they treat others. In 2025, a few of the most powerful nations are also the most hated. In this video, we'll show you the top 10 most hated countries and explain the real reasons behind it. Some names won't surprise you, but a few might shock you. If you're ready to see the truth the world is talking about, hit the like button, subscribe to Uncovered USA, and let's get started. Number 10. Saudi Arabia, a country that's known for its immense wealth due to its oil reserves, but also criticized for its harsh laws and oppressive policies. Saudi Arabia follows a strict version of Islamic law, which leads to controversial practices that have made it one of the most disliked nations in the world. For example, women in Saudi Arabia are required to cover themselves from head to toe, including their faces, whenever they step outside. They must also have a male guardian, whether it's a husband, father, or even a brother, just to go to public places like the store or a doctor's office. In addition to these social restrictions, Saudi Arabia's justice system is notoriously brutal. Punishments for crimes can be extreme, including public flogging, amputation, and stoning. The country also has one of the highest rates of capital punishment in the world. While Saudi Arabia has taken steps toward modernization in some areas, its strict laws, gender inequality, and harsh punishments continue to spark global criticism and contribute to its negative reputation. Number 9. Turkey, a country with a complicated history that has earned it both admiration and hatred. While modern-day Turkey is often praised for its vibrant culture and beautiful landscapes, its political history and ongoing government policies have put it on the list of the most disliked countries. One of the key reasons for Turkey's negative perception is the massacre of 1.5 million Armenians during World War I, which is widely regarded as genocide. Despite overwhelming evidence and global acknowledgement, the Turkish government continues to deny that it ever happened. On top of that, Turkey's relationship with its neighbors has always been rocky, particularly with Greece and Syria. The government's stance on press freedom and human rights is also a major concern. Critics argue that under the leadership of President Erdogan, Turkey has become more authoritarian, with journalists, opposition leaders, and activists facing imprisonment. Turkey's history of aggression and its current political climate contribute to its reputation as one of the most hated countries today. Number 8. Iran. While the Iranian people are often praised for their warmth and kindness, the government's actions have caused widespread dislike across the globe. The root of the hatred lies in Iran's controversial policies, especially when it comes to its support of terrorism, human rights abuses, and its nuclear ambitions. Iran has long been accused of funding militant groups around the world, including Hezbollah and Hamas, which has fueled instability in the Middle East. The government's harsh treatment of its own citizens, particularly women and minority groups, has also contributed to its negative image. Women are restricted in many aspects of life, from their dress codes to their ability to work or travel without a male guardian. Add to this, Iran's constant threats regarding its nuclear program, which has put it at odds with powerful nations like the United States and Israel, and it's no wonder Iran has earned a spot on the list of most hated countries. Number 7. India, a country known for its rich history, culture, and economic growth. However, despite these positives, India has also made its way onto the list of the most hated countries due to serious issues with discrimination and violence. The country's caste system and long-standing issues with racial and religious intolerance have led to widespread hatred, both within India and abroad. Discrimination based on skin color, religion, and gender is deeply ingrained in many parts of Indian society, and while progress is being made, it remains a significant issue. Another major concern is the country's reputation for violence, particularly toward women. India has faced intense criticism for the high rates of sexual violence and harassment against women, with some cases making international headlines. These issues, combined with political instability and tensions with neighboring countries like Pakistan and China, contribute to India's place on this list. While many people in India are working toward social change, the country's ongoing problems with inequality and violence continue to affect its global image. Number 6. United Kingdom. While many people think of the UK as a symbol of tradition and cultural influence, its colonial past has left a long-lasting impact that continues to affect its reputation today. The British Empire, at its peak, controlled large parts of the world, from Africa to Asia, and its legacy is often associated with oppression, exploitation, and division. The UK's role in the transatlantic slave trade, its colonial rule in India, and the forced division of countries like Ireland and Palestine have left scars that still haunt many nations. Despite its modern-day efforts to improve improve its global image, the UK still faces criticism for its past actions and the lingering effects of its imperialist policies. Additionally, current political issues, like the ongoing debate over Brexit and its relationships with former colonies, continue to stir tensions. For many around the world, the UK's past, combined with its complex, modern identity, makes it one of the most hated countries in 2025. Number 5. China, a country with one of the largest populations in the world and a rapidly growing economy. But despite its economic power, China has become one of the most disliked countries globally due to its human rights record, its aggressive foreign policies, and its controversial practices. One of the main reasons for the hatred towards China is its treatment of ethnic and religious minorities, particularly the Uyghurs in Xinjiang. Reports of forced labor, mass detentions, and cultural suppression have sparked outrage worldwide. On the international stage, China's territorial disputes with neighboring countries, especially over Taiwan and the South China Sea, have made it a source of tension. Additionally, its authoritarian government, censorship, and surveillance system have raised concerns about freedom and privacy. China's push for global dominance, combined with its history of economic manipulation and human rights violations, has earned it a reputation as one of the most hated countries in 2025. Number 4. Israel. This country is at the center of one of the most controversial and long-lasting conflicts in the world, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. For decades, Israel's military actions, particularly in Palestinian territories, have drawn widespread criticism. The expansion of settlements in disputed areas, coupled with frequent clashes, has caused deep resentment globally. But it's not just about Palestine. Israel has also been involved in military confrontations with neighboring countries. Recently, Israel's attack on Iran has heightened tension, especially considering Iran's nuclear ambition. This action stirred up intense anger across the Middle East and beyond, as it is seen by many as an escalation in a volatile region. While Israel's security concerns are real, its military actions and foreign policies often spark debate about fairness and the impact on innocent lives. The situation between Israel, Iran, and Palestine creates a complex web of political and military struggles, shaping Israel's contentious reputation today. Number 3. Russia. Known for its powerful military, aggressive foreign policies, and complicated history, Russia has earned its place among the most hated countries in the world. One of the main reasons people dislike Russia is its actions under the leadership of President Vladimir Putin. Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014, its ongoing involvement in the war in Ukraine, and its support for separatist movements in neighboring countries have led to widespread condemnation. Additionally, Russia has been accused of interfering in foreign elections, hacking, and spreading disinformation, making it a major source of tension, especially with Western countries. Human rights violations within Russia, such as the suppression of opposition groups, the jailing of political dissidents, and the treatment of journalists, have also fueled global anger. Russia's aggressive stance toward its neighbors and its defiance against international pressure have led many to view the country with suspicion and disdain. Number 2. United States. It might be hard for many Americans to believe, but the U.S. is widely regarded as one of the most hated countries in the world, and it's all tied to its power and influence. The U.S. has been involved in countless military conflicts over the years, many of which have sparked global resentment. From the wars in Vietnam and Iraq to its military presence in various parts of the world, many people view the U.S. as a meddler in international affairs, often seen as imposing its will on other countries. The U.S. also faces criticism for its economic dominance, with many viewing it as a country that has used its wealth and influence to shape global politics in its favor. Moreover, the nation's history of slavery, its treatment of indigenous populations, and ongoing issues with racial inequality continue to haunt its reputation. Despite being a global leader in many ways, the United States has earned its place on this list due to the anger and resentment it generates around the world. Number 1. North Korea. It's no surprise that this isolated, secretive nation takes the top spot on our list. North Korea's government, led by the Kim family for generations, is known for its brutal dictatorship, extreme censorship, and severe repression of its own people. The regime has been responsible for widespread human rights abuses, including forced labor camps, public executions, and mass imprisonments of anyone deemed a threat to the leadership. The people of North Korea are subjected to constant surveillance and extreme propaganda, with the government even claiming that their leader, Kim Jong-un, has divine qualities. On top of this, North Korea is notorious for its nuclear threats and constant military posturing, which has caused global instability, particularly with its neighbors South Korea and Japan. Its isolation from the rest of the world, coupled with the suffering of its citizens, leads many to view North Korea as one of the most despised countries on the planet. And that wraps up our list of the top 10 most hated countries in 2025. Each of these countries has different reasons for being on this list, some tied to past conflicts, some to political decisions, and others to to global influence. While a few are trying to improve their image, others continue down the same path. No matter your opinion, it's important to understand the history and events that shape how the world sees them. Do you agree with this list? Or do you think we missed someone? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and share it with your friends to hear their thoughts too. And for more eye-opening content like this, don't forget to subscribe to Uncovered USA and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching. And remember, no matter where we come from, we all share the same world.